Okay, let's do it.
1. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the All-in-One podcast. This is episode 19 of the All-in-One podcast. I would say based on the All-in-One entertainment system, that's the Xbox One. If I turn my camera around, that's better. I'm your host, Matthew Nemeth, or Matt for short. And joining me today is Walter.
What's up? How's it going?
And Michael.
Hi.
How you guys been? Been alright?
Good. I've
Yeah.
been good.
Been 8 weeks.
8?
Just got myself out of a massive snowstorm.
Oh boy.
Just kind of finished shoveling my way out last couple days.
You and your East Coasters with your stupid
Yeah, we got slammed.
snowstorm.
I didn't have school for a solid
Just been
week.
cold
Oh,
as
nice.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So what you guys been playing over the long Christmas break? Because that's technically what it was, but
Yeah.
what you guys been playing?
I've been playing a lot of Halo. Is what I've been playing really right now. And just like more so on the competitive arena side, playing a little bit of everything over there. And then I actually started getting into Warframe like in the last couple weeks. It's like a free-to-play third-person shooter. It's like sci-fi and everything. And I just started messing around with that, and that's what's been kind of fun to just kind of play. It's not anything special, but it's just like something to do.
Yeah, I
to
played
break out.
some of that some point last year, and it was alright. I didn't quite get into it, and then other games came in the way, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something to play while I was snowed in, so that was nice.
Yeah.
You guys play Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Nope.
I have not played that yet, no.
Oh. What have you been playing, Michael?
I have been playing Lego Marvel Superheroes begrudgingly. Or not Marvel Superheroes, Lego Avengers. It's not great.
It's more like Avengers-specific kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's like the Marvel
Yeah.
movies specific where they just
Yeah.
take dialogue from the movies.
Really? Huh.
Well,
So,
yeah.
right, yes,
There's
but-
like
So what you're saying is I should buy the
I'd get it on
Marvel
sale.
Superheroes one.
for like...
you could, or you could just buy Lego Batman 3, which is even better than Lego Marvel Superheroes.
I intend to get that at some point. I don't know when, but...
It's been a
That
while
one's
since I
really
played a
good.
Lego game.
So that one I've only gotten a little ways in. Apparently, like I just beat the first Avengers movie, and apparently you can it unlocks everything after that. So that's like 5 hours into the game, which sucks. And
Nice.
the
I
enemies
remember,
are bad.
Lego Marvel was the first game I got with my Xbox One.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that one wasn't too bad. I like Lego Batman better. And then what else did I play? I've been
What
doing
else?
some Skyrim stuff. I played Destiny. I started a whole new character, and and also the Division beta.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm kind of... It's alright. I guess I'm the only one who's not, like, crazy about it, but it's not terrible either. I'm like, it's alright, it's
It's not
Yeah.
bad. I don't know if
It's
I'd
not-
actually buy the game,
good. I guess I'm being dragged away by Halo 5, which I'll talk about in a moment.
Yeah.
So.
but it's fun. There's the oh boy, there's the there's just a little snippet of the story, and then you go out into the dark
I
zone.
played some of it, and then it's like, you can do more in the full game. I'm like, okay.
Did you go to the dark zone?
No.
The dark
I-
zone is the best.
Where is it? Because I remember I did the story bit, and it said you can do more when the game launches or something, or no more available in the beta.
Oh no,
And
it said like
and then
this
it's
is
like-
it for the story. You can
And then it's like you can go and explore the dark zone. I was like,
Yeah, you
okay,
can-
where is it?
it's on the edge
As long
of
as you go walk
it's
around
on the
and
edge
find
of the map that you're allowed to play in.
Okay.
And it's the best. So basically, you're just killing enemies and getting items, but the other people can turn on you and steal your items, and then they get them. But it
That's
starts
it,
out
like-
you go in there and you're like a non-hostile agent, and everyone else is non-hostile until you start shooting people, and then you get a red skull above your head, and then a timer. So like if you it sucks if you accidentally shoot someone, because then everyone tries and kills you.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
But if you don't kill anybody, people will work with you and help you get your loot. extracted. And then, like today, I was playing, and someone will just wait until the helicopter comes and kill everybody.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of that. People all clumped around the helicopter, and someone just throws like a rocket, like
Yeah.
shoots a rocket, like throws a grenade,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they're all dead.
Yeah, but and then you always feel good when you take out a bunch of people.
Yeah, I kind of purposely didn't play the beta. I kind of just want to wait for the reviews and
Oh,
see what
well,
happens with that game.
Thanks for taking my
Um,
extra code.
Oh, and I gave it to my friend.
Oh, okay. That's what it was for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't just like steal it and like hold on to it. Just like I don't want him to play it.
I could have gone to a house that needed it.
Yeah, no, he played the heck out of it. But
Good for him.
Yeah, I like the gameplay that I played from it. I like the gun and gameplay on that. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Cover system, the way you can sort of target another piece of cover, jump over to it, kind of thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll end up buying the game or not, but
Yeah, I don't know either. I'll probably wait for a sale.
yeah. Well, if you get Amazon Prime, you can get it for $48.
Nice.
yeah, speaking of the Division, their account, Twitter account, just tweeted out. This was 7 hours ago. They tweeted out that there's a 24-hour extension to the beta. So I don't know if you guys are gonna play any more. Or,
Yeah, I'll try
I
something
might.
like that, but-
It goes through
Okay.
Tuesday, so I might play a little bit between now and then, but, you know,
okay.
real life is probably going to get in the way of that.
Yep. Yeah, so I played Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh.
I played Rise of the Tomb Raider. I really enjoyed the tombs this time around. When you explore the tombs, because I liked the story more last time, and I like the tombs more this time.
Yeah.
The story's okay on this one, but I like exploring the tombs more. So played that, played Ori. I finished all the story of Fallout 4. I started The Witcher. I played about an hour of it, and then I was like, "This game looks enormous. I'm going to come back to it when I, cleared all of my backlog kind of thing."
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause otherwise, I'm just gonna get so lost and be in between so many games. I finally picked up Disney Infinity 3.0, which is pretty cool. The dialogue in that's alright. It's kind of okay. It's more the hook of sort of as you're playing, you can pretty much seamlessly just take off. Cause you get Ahsoka and Anakin with the starter pack, and then
The two best Star Wars
What?
characters ever.
and then I bought Obi-Wan and Darth Maul, and you can pretty much just take one off, put one on. You can move as it's changing as well. So if you're still on your way to an objective, you can move
That's
as
awesome.
the blue thing is there loading your character, and then just load straight in. So it's pretty awesome. I don't know how long the playset is that I have, but I still have some stuff to do. Toy Box, I won't really be playing with that much. I'm more in it for the playsets and the stories and stuff like that. That's there. It's just kind of annoying that 1.0 isn't backwards compatible, so you can still use the figures for that with the Toy Box, but you can't use the playsets. It's kind of annoying. What else I play? Yeah, picked up Halo 5, played a few hours of multiplayer, and tonight I started the story. I'm 2 hours into the story, roughly. It's okay so far. It's pretty good. What else did I play? I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, I caught up on some TV as well, but yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save The Witcher for summer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
The after Quantum Break and Mirror's Edge come out, and I finish those and that.
Well,
Then
after all the DLC comes out.
yeah,
And just
as
deep
well,
dive.
so I have literally hundreds of hours of that to play.
Yeah.
And yeah, I pre-ordered Quantum Break from CD Keys, so it's good to know it's on its way. Yeah.
So I have a quick question. How difficult is Ori and the Blind Forest? Because that's the thing that kind of has kept me from buying
there's
it.
two
It just looks
particular
good.
levels I was stuck on for a few hours.
Jeez.
One of
So,
the
I hear that, I'm like,
one of the particular pieces, possibly one of the fastest I've had to move in a game. like in terms of pressing buttons in one sequence and not failing. But it's amazing. It's just brilliant. And of course, we're naming our favorite games of 2015, so we'll get to that later as well. But yeah, it's incredible, and yeah, there's some really fast bits on there, but then the game kind of slows down as well. Yeah, it's awesome. So I'll go first with my news pieces that I have for this week. If I go with games with gold for February, so if you have Xbox Live Gold this month, you can get Hand of Fate on Xbox One from February 1st to 29th. I thought it was the 31st. Never mind. That's strange. Yeah, from February 1st to 29th, you can get Hand of
Wait,
Fate.
you don't know that there's 28 days, sometimes 29 days in February?
Wait, what? What
Oh,
happens to the last 2 days? Can't just take days like that. Is weird though.
Can't let
Yeah.
that pass without.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Anyway,
Like, why is
Um,
February get to be like the stunted child of the group? Like, that's not fair.
Well, you gotta get 365 somehow.
mm, yeah, and then the next game, STYX, Master of Shadows, Sticks, Master of Shadows,
Yeah. Styx.
February.
THQ, THX 1116.
No, it's STYX has got here.
Yes,
Stick.
Sticks like the band, Sticks.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can get that from February 16th to March 15th. Next one is Sacred. What does it say? Sacred something. Sacred Kitapel? I'm reading these wrong. Anyway, you can play that on your Xbox One with backwards compatibility because that's on the Xbox 360. That's from February 1st to 15th. And then the final one is Gears of War 2, which I've got all four of the Gears games on Gears of Judgment.
Yeah, I think as of as of Gears of War 2, that'll be every single Gears of War game
Except
being
Judgment.
free. No, Judgment was free at one point.
Was it?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Mm. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can
I
never
get
got
Gears
it.
of War 2 from February
Oh.
16th to
Judgment
20th.
sucks, so.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
So that's
Like
your
free.
games of gold. Games with gold, sorry. For February.
Games on gold.
Yeah, and that Sacred game, it's Sacred Citadel, is what that is.
Ooh,
I've never heard of that, but
Citadel.
yeah. Apparently, that's a game
Sing.
that
Never
people
mind.
play.
How's it going?
It's that awesome series, Sacred Citadel. The Citadel.
So, two other news pieces. I have one of them is kind of old, but I still would like to cover it. Telltale's Batman is on the way.
Oh yeah, finally.
At some point in
I'm
2016.
excited about that.
Probably December, if Telltale's schedule is
Oh.
good.
Here's the hoping they're as good as at the Batman as they were at Minecraft.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, they
Yeah, I
released
played
it
Minecraft.
Minecraft, they released it like once a month.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Till
Like
the
they-
last one where they took 3 months.
It's like they had it on a roll and then they just lost it at the end. They're like, ah,
Oh, we're being Telltale again.
Second piece of news, which is also a little old, although it hasn't actually come out yet, just like Batman, is Rocket League for Xbox One.
Yeah,
A lot of
February.
people suspected it would be a February Games with Gold. That's clearly not the case. Games with Gold March, maybe?
yeah. I
Depending on how
I
late in
kinda don't
February
think
it
so.
comes out.
Hmm.
You know, I think Xbox probably asked them. They're probably like, "Hey, you guys want to do the free thing for our console?" And they're probably like, "No."
Yeah.
'Cause, like, I mean, at this point, like they've made so much money already. Like, I'm pretty sure they'd rather like release the game and then make money that way instead of like,
Yeah, it probably depends on, because they did it with PlayStation Plus.
yeah,
So they're probably like, well, we made X from PlayStation for doing it on PlayStation Plus, but we made way more on PC for just selling the game.
Mm.
So-
I'm looking forward to that anyway. See what that's like.
yeah. I think I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh, I'm definitely going to play that.
It shouldn't be too much. So
Play the shit.
I think it'll be 15 probably.
$15. So that would be like £12, £11. I don't know.
Tree Fitty.
Huh?
It'll be Tree Fitty in Stupid clown British money.
In squiggly dollar sign
In
money.
squiggly $sign money. In squiggies.
Alright, Walter, what news pieces have you got for us?
All right. So just a few kind of release notes.
Cool.
Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider is out on PC as of the 28th of January.
Yeah, this Friday it came out.
Yeah, so if like you want more Ps in your games, you can get an awesome PC and play it on there instead of Xbox.
Every time I open the Steam store, I'm just like, maybe? Oh, it's $60. No.
Yeah, it'll go on sale eventually. Like, it's not going to stay at $60 for very long. And This War of Mine is also out now. It's kind of like a survival management simulation type game where you're like living in a war-torn city basically, and you're trying to like stay alive and scavenge things and keep all these different characters alive and stuff like that. I played it on PC. It's an interesting game. I plan on like finishing it at some point, but
At some point.
Awesome.
yeah, eventually.
Gone
What are you
Home
gonna say?
is out over in America, isn't it?
What is?
Console. Gone Home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
out in England?
My store today and it's like coming soon. I'm like,
I thought that would release simultaneously. That's weird.
yeah. It did have a few days ago before the 28th. It said the 28th, and now it doesn't.
Oh,
But it's now the 31st.
Yeah, you should go yell at Steve Gaynor about it.
yeah. Gainer my butt.
That's his Twitter handle.
Hashtag Gainer my butt.
So the next two things I have are pretty awesome. So one, Dangerous Golf. I don't know if you guys heard about this. It's a golfing game from the guys who made Burnout.
Oh, yeah.
The studio is called Three Fields Entertainment, and so they're basically making a golfing game in which you golf inside of a house or like in some kind of arena
Or
type
toilet.
setting. Yeah, and
Huh?
you just break things.
Yeah.
You break toilets. You
Break
break
shit.
your brother's favorite trophy.
Yeah.
Um,
You break your
and,
Xbox because you can't play it.
Yeah, don't
Count
don't
there.
try this at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. So hopefully we'll hear more about that. I want to say it's actually coming out this year too. Like that's a really short turnaround.
Supposedly. It'll probably be like
Yeah.
a $20 game.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that because I'm a big fan of the Burnout series, and if they can do that with golf, I'm all for it. So,
Awesome.
and then the last piece of news is we finally have some idea of how Xbox One is selling for like the first time in like it's probably been a year.
Oops.
So apparently in a like an investors call, EA revealed they talked about PS4 numbers and Xbox One numbers, and through that they just kind of gave away that Xbox has sold like 19.1 million. So PS4 is just something insane, like almost 40 million or something like that.
36 million.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
PS4 is really kicking Xbox's butt right now. But
Yeah, they basically
yeah, that was just
said,
interesting.
I heard Colin Moriarty talk about this on one of the kind of funny games cast things, and he said like he just kind of paused in his sentence. And he said if Xbox hadn't got off to the rocky start that it did, it might be a bit more equal because
I totally agree.
it's
yeah.
kind of very different console to what it is now than what it was
Yeah.
at launch.
Yeah, if
mean,
they
it
weren't
started
like
off
TV,
in a hole.
TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. But I don't like some of their ideas were pretty cool. Like the
Some of them still work, like
well,
with thing Xbox Watch. I know you guys don't have E4, but E4 and Channel 4 and still pretty cool.
yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
they had
something.
the they were gonna do where you could just download the game straight from the disc and you never had to put the disc back in.
Yeah, like that was gonna be cool, but
Yeah, I
they
would've-
they made too many mistakes.
I want that now.
Yeah.
And then they had the 24-hour check-in, which
Yeah, it was. That's one of those things that like
That was a stupid thing.
if you're like a corporate head, like I wouldn't even mention that. Like,
yeah,
hey, we're going to check to make sure you're not doing anything horrible with our Xbox that we sold to you every 24 hours.
Yeah.
But we're not Big Brother.
No. We're not going
And
to turn
everyone
on your
goes,
Kinect.
No.
That was probably
Yeah,
the other
like-
thing, bundling the Kinect.
Yeah, I don't know. It would definitely be interesting to like go back, and if they had a chance to do it again, they'd probably do it completely differently.
Yeah.
They're not going to pull a Wii.
But then,
Hollyoaks.
they didn't have... Phil wasn't in Don Matrix's shoes, so...
Your boy Don Matrick.
Yeah, he didn't like to go to tranny hookers on the weekends. Phil Spencer, strong family man. Don Matrick loves trannies.
Oh gosh.
Alright, Michael, what you got? What news pieces?
Phil Spencer had a birthday someday.
Happy birthday, Phil.
A birthday. The paternity test came back, and Phil Spencer is indeed not my father. So,
That might be the saddest news of the day.
I don't know, something about Metal Gear. I'm sure something happened with that. Yeah, I didn't prepare at all for this show.
Oh, you know what I have about
Game
Metal Gear that would
signing on
make
with
you
PlayStation. Or Sony, whatever.
Oh,
Same, basically.
what is it? The Witness. I almost bought The Witness. Tried to get a refund
yeah.
for Marvel Avengers, and almost bought The Witness.
Yeah, I kind of want to get that game.
Fun
Just 'cause all
fact:
the hype.
Lego Marvel on PC and The Witness on PC cost the same amount.
Uh-oh.
$40. Yeah.
Decisions.
I prepared by doing a bunch of video content for the show. I didn't really come with news. What was your Metal Gear thing?
Quiet can now be played in Metal Gear Online. Just to keep our streak alive.
Ooh.
We gotta have Metal Gear news.
Yeah. I should go back and
You
play
can't
that
let
now.
this die.
I wanna
Yeah,
play
you
it,
can be
sir.
quiet in Metal Gear Online. I still haven't played Metal Gear Online, but you know.
I haven't either.
You played Metal
I have
Gear,
no
though,
interest in
right?
I have a 300-hour game
Yes.
to play, so...
Yeah, right. Witcher is calling.
Yeah, Witcher. Oh,
I did like what I played of it, though. The hour that I played of it. The brief combat and that. But
Yeah, it's a good game.
well, Witcher Watch 2016. When is that DLC going to come out?
Yeah, right.
What's
I'll
y'all's
play that
predictions?
I'm saying it'll probably be around. It won't be until early summer that
Or-
comes out.
I was thinking March or what's the month after March?
April. My
April.
birthday.
Hey,
And Quantum Break. And Game of Thrones.
I really hope it's March or April. I don't want to wait till May again.
yeah, I don't know. That's just come out. I just have a feeling they haven't even like really gotten that off the ground yet. You know what I mean? In terms of like
no,
developing.
I think they have. I think they started like probably maybe a few days before the game actually launched. Or no.
Yeah.
No. Actually, they probably finished like around the time they finished the first DLC. Because they have to build a whole new map.
Yeah, that's true. They go all in for the DLC. That's for sure.
I guess. Did they ever have DLC for The Witcher 2? I don't know.
I need to
Yeah.
start while it's free still. And then play that next year.
Oh yeah. I
Right.
literally still have the physical copy on Xbox, but I still bought the digital one because discs suck.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you saw the photo I posted, but you can't buy it from the 360 Smart Glass. I clicked on play and then it was like, looking
No.
for your Xbox. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, there's some weird things going on with that smart glass that they need to
Yeah.
get fixed.
It must be an easier way than going on the browser and doing it that way. I mean, you can do it from your Xbox One because it says download your 360 games and then it opens in.
Well, you can download it. You can't buy it though.
Yeah.
You have to go to the website or probably through the 360 store. If you still have an Xbox 360.
And have it plugged in.
Oh yeah, I still have it. Mine's not plugged in.
Yeah, mine is back in its box.
Mine's just sitting right there. Hi 360. Hi America.
Alright, what else you got?
I don't have any news things.
Okay. Who wants to go first with their favorite games of 2015?
Walt.
Okay, you can go first.
Sure. All right. So these are in like no particular order. I just
Yeah.
wrote them down as they came to my mind.
Mm.
So what I wrote down first is Life is Strange. I didn't start playing that until I played that. I think Thanksgiving is when I played that, and I ran through it like maybe 2 or 3 sittings and beat the whole season. And I really like that game. I know a lot of people kind of hated
Mitch
the
Dyer,
really
fan.
weird dialogue.
Here. Is
Hella?
it Mitch Dyer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was Mitch. He was like,
Didn't he hate that? Or no, that was Marty that hated that game.
so yeah, somebody didn't like. I like the dialogue in the sense that it like fit the world
The
and
Seattle?
how it fit the really weird small town like teen story that was, and in some ways I think it was better. It did a better job than like some Telltale games do in terms of just being a
Better engine.
episodic like adventure game.
Did they release it better than Telltale?
I don't know because
Yeah.
I just kind of picked
Oh,
up the
yeah,
whole
that's right.
thing.
Because I
'Cause
think
I
it was
don't
pretty
know.
consistent until like the last episode took like 3 months.
Yeah, because I got it on release, pretty close to release each episode, and it was fairly close to
Yeah.
their goal was 4 to 6 weeks, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Which is
Yeah, and the characters in that game were great too, and like Chloe and Max are probably two of the best protagonists I've played as in like a video game.
okay.
Because they're. It's not even that they're like necessarily cool people. They're just really well written.
And well voice acted.
Yeah, well acted too. So my next game on the list is Halo
Wait.
5.
Oh, is it true that the game is about rape and time travel?
Oh, I should have mentioned that. It's not. It. No.
No.
Yeah, well, it's about time travel.
I know it's about time travel,
rape-
but I just heard the
The rape
thing.
part,
Not really.
not really.
Okay.
But I'll just say the game has a really creepy twist. Like it's, I don't want to spoil it because
Yeah.
because they just released like a physical version last week or 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Quite recent.
Yeah, so if you haven't played that, I would definitely encourage you to go play it. It's a pretty unique game, and you get to travel through time. So I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah. Just like Batman, bringing it back to Telltale. Batman actually traveled through time. He stole Rip Hunter's time machine. Actually, he didn't. Black Goo Monster.
That's how he. That's how he got out of that cave in the Dark Knight Rises.
No, oddly enough, he was in the caveman. He was in a cave in the caveman time, and then a black goo monster stole the Wave Rider and bonded with him. It's a great story, The Return of Bruce Wayne. Go read it. It's not fucking weird at all.
No, not at all.
Jonah Hex shows up. Jonah Hex shows up in that too, just like he will in The Legends of Tomorrow.
Wow.
Great show, Legends of Tomorrow. Rip Hunter. Not many people knew about Rip Hunter before that show. I did. Rip Hunter is cool.
Yeah, I don't know as much about DC as I at least think I do about Marvel.
I'm from London. I'm the future. Have you guys seen
I'm
The
from
Legend?
London in the future.
Have you guys seen
No,
The
I
Legend of
haven't.
Tomorrow?
Is it actually
so
good?
awesome, yeah.
It hasn't premiered over here yet. So
Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a part where
That
they go
sucks.
back in time to the 70s and they smoke pot with one of their younger selves.
That's awesome.
So you said Halo 5 was next.
Yeah, Halo 5 is next on the list. And while I kind of didn't like the campaign, just from a story perspective, I won't spoil anything because you're still playing it, Matt. Maybe we can talk about it next week or whenever you finish it. But I didn't really like the campaign, but the multiplayer is on point. It's the gameplay is just solid. It kind of stripped away everything from Halo 4 that caused that game to only be popular for like a month.
Except for the sprinting
And-
part.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The controls are a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
and
the
Spartan,
hovering part.
the Spartan abilities I'm a fan of. I'm a Spartan charge kind of guy.
I've just got hold of how to ground pound, so that should be interesting.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
also really fun.
And how to, is it Spartan charge or something like that? When you run
Yeah.
whole derby.
Yeah,
So I'll have to use that more in games because people kept doing something that to me, and I'm like, what? What's going on?
I was really good
Yeah.
at the ground pound in the beta.
yeah. I think I've only had like 5 ground pound kills ever.
Yeah.
Like that's how much I use that.
I just like to do it sometimes. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's on my list basically for the multiplayer. Next on the list is Gone Home, which isn't necessarily
Gone Throne.
a 2015 game. but I played it in 2015, so it goes on
Okay.
the 2015
I was
list.
gonna say at all. It released in like 2014, then 2016 on consoles,
Yeah,
or
so
was it
it
2013?
doesn't
I don't know.
it doesn't necessarily count as a natural 2015 game, I guess.
Yeah.
But for me, it wasn't long, but it told like a really interesting story. Basically, you come home from a European tour, like a tour of Europe, essentially, and your parents are gone, and your sister's gone, and you basically go through the house trying to figure out where everybody is. So it's a really interesting game, and it does a lot with storytelling through like just what you pick up in the environment, which is really cool. Like you kind of figure out what's going on without anyone ever telling you. It's kind of interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. And next on the list is actually a PS4 game. But I
Blasphemy.
had to give it love. I had to. I had to give Bloodborne. I
Oh,
had to put it on the list because
if you would have said
I
on
played the heck out
Until
of it.
Dawn, I would have congratulated you, but no, not Bloodborne.
I still haven't played that game yet. I think I'm gonna wait till Halloween next year just to do it justice.
Spooky, spooky.
Yeah, I'm turning all the lights off.
Yeah.
Play it blindfolded.
Play it for 8
Turn
hours
my-
straight.
Turn my headset all the way up. Just kidding.
Crank it.
Yeah, I mean, Bloodborne is just there's something about the fear of anything and everything in that game wanting to kill you that just makes it fun. Like it's difficult, but it's when you succeed in that game, it's a really awesome feeling because you got to earn it to play, to keep playing and to get through every
With
single
them
boss
big
in that
boys.
game. Yeah, and their bosses are always disgusting, and
Yeah.
they're ugh.
There's like an
Like,
aborted
whoever-
fetus one or something.
Whatever artist
Yeah.
designs those boss enemies has a twisted mind, a beautiful twisted mind.
It's actually Hayao Miyazaki does it, so.
Wow.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Miyazaki.
disappointed now.
He's dead, I thought, isn't he?
Is he?
Any anime
I thought-
fans in this thing right now? No? Okay.
Please tweet
Don't-
me at Walter Stormalt and tell me.
Yeah, tell him.
Who
Don't
is
tell me,
Miyazaki?
because I won't listen.
And
I
so
don't
the
give a
last
shit.
last on my list. Last on my list is Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition, another game that's not from 2015 at all. But I got into this game. I got this game like on Black Friday, and I played it for probably a month straight, and I had a lot of fun with that game. Just kind of mowing down demons. There's something like I don't even necessarily like those type of games. Like I've played Torchlight, which is kind of like the indie version of Diablo, and I didn't really like it. But there's something about Diablo 3 and the way the gameplay is like crafted that is almost perfect. And then loot is also a good thing.
Looty loot.
So yeah,
That
So
was that
those are-
game I harassed you on when you were playing on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We'd have Metal Gear talk.
That was great. I think that was like the only time anyone ever watched.
Yeah.
Sad face. Yeah, that's all of my game of the years / Gotties.
Gotties. The Gotties. The all-in-one Gotties.
Go next, I guess.
Yeah, go next. Do it.
So in no particular order, rank, or definitely not alphabetically. I have a few games here, of course. First one's Metal Gear Solid 5. I thought it was the game I played for longest until I looked at my Fallout 4 time. Love that game. It's probably the closest thing I'm going to get to the 24 game that I want, because I don't believe that will happen.
Because Jack Bauer talks in it for 3 sentences.
Mm.
You could totally make a video game out
well,
of that.
no, if you listen to the recordings, he talks a lot.
Yeah, I listened to some of those. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to all. If you're playing the game, listen to all those. Those are fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
I've gotten so many monologues off of those things.
love the gameplay of Metal Gear. Story was cool. The characters are cool. Love the way you can kind of go from your base to your mission in helicopters, and actually, you actually see your character get in a helicopter, and you can kind of, kind of go from there.
You can play.
Bizarre game in some cases, like especially the start. Um, as we've quoted on this podcast before, the best unfinished game of all time. Um, yeah, just a brilliant game.
Whole third act missing
Mm,
of that game.
yeah, yeah, brilliant game. Next one I have on my list, Ori and the Blind Forest. Incredible game that I spoke about slightly earlier in this podcast. Incredible music. Sometimes I don't necessarily notice great music in games, but when it really kind of kicks in like that, it's noticeable when it's incredible. Beautiful game. Controls are fantastic. One particular sequence in that game is possibly the quickest I've ever had to move in a game or press buttons or think in a game. I won't spoil which part it is, but you'll definitely know as soon as you get there, because you'll have to move, otherwise you'll die straight away, like I did. I think I had something crazy like over 500, maybe 600 deaths in that game. Some of them from like complete accidents where I would have saved next to lava and accidentally moved the wrong way and gone into lava. That would have happened like maybe 10 times. Sometimes I did get a little lost in Ori, but I found my way and finished it. Um, yeah, incredible game. Next one I have on my list, Fallout 4. Pretty incredible game as well. Highly anticipated for, what was it, 6 years, 8 years, 7 years since Fallout New Vegas or 3.
Probably since
well,
3.
7 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
It came out in
Um,
08.
There's a few particular
That's what I'm
slightly
thinking.
annoying parts with Fallout 4, especially with one particular Preston Garvey.
Oh
Um,
no.
I've seen so many
Dark Holly
posts.
needs your help. Get the fuck out there.
Yeah.
No!
Here.
I want to kill super mutants.
Yeah, incredible game. I love the gameplay. I didn't think I would actually use the VAT system as much as I did, but it turned out that that's actually a better way to play.
Oh, yeah. You need to use it like as much as you can.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if your guy's an idiot and misses like 90% of the shots.
Yeah, because maybe the first 10 hours of that game I hardly used VATs, and then I realised how kind of important and useful they are.
Yeah.
I still love the storyline. I really enjoyed that. I still have side quests if I want it. If I want to go back and play Fallout, there's still plenty of things I can do. Turns out that's possibly long, apart from something like FIFA, of course, which I'm going to play for a full year. It's probably the longest game I've played, as far as I can remember. So yeah, incredible game. Next on my list, which I did say last year was my game of the year, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to think after I read this whole list out. Dying Lights came out January last year, so pretty much a year ago. Scratch that kind of zombie itch that I want with like first person with melee, climbing, which kind of brought back memories of Mirror's Edge. It was almost like Mirror's Edge with the zombie game that I wanted, with a decent story, decent to good kind of story. The game played very well. It was a good length. Just really enjoyed it. And then with the whole day-night cycle, you really do kind of feel the effects with that. The way how much noticeably harder the game gets at night, especially when I can't remember specifically what they're called, but those are special zombies that come out, and they're very fast. So Dying Light, and then next on my list, a game I'd anticipated for quite a while. Probably the 2 weeks or even the day before was possibly some of the slowest hours. Batman Arkham Knight came out. Was it July 23rd or something roughly?
June.
June 23rd.
Yeah.
23rd, 26th, one of those two.
Yeah. It was due to come out the October before, but was delayed. But I'm glad it came out when it did because I could kind of focus on it. I recently played all of the Arkham episodes with like Batgirl, Catwoman, Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, Harley Quinn, all those characters. And then I played the Season of Infamy, which is basically a bunch of extra like extra side missions as well, which you play as Batman. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, really enjoyed it. Got me right back into Batman, although I hadn't really kind of fallen out with Batman. Just kind of got me back in there. Um, yeah, love Batman like I'm not. Next game on my list, Life is Strange. I remember seeing, I can't remember when it was, but I remember seeing the kind of reveal gameplay kind of trailer for it. I was like kind of immediately hooked. I was kind of concerned that it would maybe be a PlayStation 4 because I could kind of maybe see that from the gameplay. And then from the end of the trailer it said Xbox One, so was pretty excited for that. Played them roughly when each episode came out. Just like Walter said, Chloe and Max, brilliant characters. I'm interested to see what they do with season 2, considering that will have a new cast.
Spoilers.
But is it spoiler?
I
Not
didn't know
really.
that. I didn't even know there was a season 2.
That's in the news, man.
Well, they just said they're all going to be like self-contained stories. Like they're not going to be
Oh.
continuations.
Sound like a
American
True
Horror Story.
thingy.
Or True Detective.
Yeah,
Mm.
Well,
yeah. Basically,
actually,
that's-
probably
I'm pretty
more
sure
like
that's
True
just-
Detective.
American Horror Story is the same cast, though, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
each
same
season's
as-
like a self-contained story.
Different characters, yeah. Next game I have here, Telltale's Game of Thrones.
Still haven't
I
finished that game.
kind of just got caught up this past year with Game of Thrones just before season 5 premiered. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the kind of extension to that universe, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Didn't quite know what I was doing, and I will go back and play it so that I now know what I'm doing roughly. Well, now that I know what I'm doing more, because I didn't necessarily know the characters too well, and that I probably shouldn't have jumped into that. But
Or like who's
yeah.
gonna die.
Everybody's going to die.
Everybody's gonna die. But yeah, enjoy
Them
Game of Thrones.
White Walkers. Them
Yeah.
Jon Snows.
All of them. They're all dead.
All those Jon Snows are dead.
Yep.
Yeah, next game on my list is Telltale's Borderlands. I still feel like episode 4 let that game down. Well, not let that game down, but ruined it slightly. But I still really enjoyed it, obviously, because it's on this list. I wouldn't have put it on this list if I didn't enjoy it. Still enjoyed the other episodes a lot. Episode 4 was still okay, but
I loved
with your
episode 4.
penultimate episode, you need to do something a little different. But I guess that's my own criticism. Still
Episode,
enjoyed it, of course. 'cause
episode
it's
4 was amazing. He shot a diamond pony, and then he had that
What?
that invisible gun shootout with Patrick Warburton's character and Troy Baker's shitty Patrick Warburton voice.
Yeah, so Telltale's Borderlands is next on this list, or one that I just read. And then a game which some of you might not have heard of, it's like Twist, Oddworld New and Tasty, which I'd waited a while for because it came out, I
What?
think, the year before on PlayStation.
Or
Bring back some cool childhood memories because I remember playing the original on PlayStation 1. So, yeah, that was pretty good.
Bless you.
thank you.
Can't tell if he's dying or is he
You
laughing.
alright, Michael? Yeah, brought back some,
Fine.
well, not childhood memory, but younger memories, I guess. Yeah, it was cool to play like a remaster of this game. It was cool to kind of play it at a more
Oh, it stopped.
more understanding, I guess, more mature age kind of thing, I guess you could say. Cool to play a remaster of an old game, basically, which played very smoothly. I've heard that they're going to remaster the sequel, which is pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll see when that comes out. But, yeah, enjoyed that a lot. Next, I have 2 more to go, so, yeah. Next on my list is Halo 5, which I recently picked up, but I'm
Halo
already enjoying
5.
that much that I've put it on my list. The multiplayer is awesome. Campaign I've only played a little of, so we'll see how that turns out due to what I've heard about it, but I'll see how I enjoy it. But yeah, multiplayer is solid, great gameplay, great gunplay. yeah, I hope I can just get better at it, and play it until Halo 6 comes out. But yeah, awesome game. The next one I was gonna mention was Witcher 3, which I guess would probably be on this list if I played it when it came out. But I've only played an hour of it, but I like what I see a lot of it so far. Yeah, awesome game. We'll see how that turns out, but I've got good faith in it, and from what I've heard, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. So that's mine.
But you don't get it. Geralt loves Yennefer. Oh, Yennefer.
I don't get the reference.
If I had to
You
pick
didn't
one of
play it, did
this
you?
game of the year,
I'm getting there.
I don't know. I don't know if I can pick just one of this list because I enjoyed Dying Light a lot. I enjoyed Batman a lot. I enjoyed Ori and Metal Gear a lot.
Ori.
So I guess those would be top four, kind of. So yeah, that's my list. Michael, what's yours?
Okay, so the first game that I wrote down was Batman Arkham Knight. This game was so awesome. A lot of people hated. Oh shit! A lot of people hated the tank, or the tank. That's the Batmobile.
The tank
That's what the
mobile.
thugs call it. the
For
tank.
some reason. Well, it's essentially turns into a tank. Goes from a sweet car to a tank. And it has a single person cockpit, which I like. But yeah,
And it has two really awesome baby seats in the back. Little
Yeah.
baby booster seats.
it was awesome. A lot of it reminded me of The Dark Knight Rises, which is not a good thing, especially that ending. That ending is
Yeah.
super bullshit.
Which one? The Nightfall ending or just the basic one?
The basic ending is pretty good.
Oh, so you're not a fan of the Nightfall ending?
No.
Yeah, I just hate how it's gated behind the Riddler trophies. That just made me.
Well,
I got all the Riddler trophies,
I did
I
too,
couldn't do
and
it.
so I beat the whole game. I watched the regular ending.
but I got the
I
this
did all
video.
the
I could see where they were.
I did all the side quests and all the Riddler trophies, and then I did a new game plus. And luckily, you don't have to do the Riddler trophies if you got them all in the first game.
I might do New Game Plus.
Yeah, get it 200% in that game.
Mm.
Be cool.
Yeah, I noticed as I started doing more of the Arkham episodes and season of Infamy, it was like 110%.
Yeah. Well, I think if
That
you get
just makes no
265%, which is all the DLC, you get a gold Batman costume. So
That'd be
Right.
kind of cool to see.
yeah, but yeah, it
But
was.
the Crime Fighter challenge packs to do.
And the other part of the ending I hated is him taking off the mask. That really, just that whole ending seemed kind of forced. Just to be like, oh, we're not doing anymore. It's like, well, you don't have to end it that way if you're not going to do anymore because other people might.
Yeah. It's Batman's not going away.
It's not your
been
character.
Too successful.
Also, not your. As much as you like to say it's not your game franchise because they already made another one without you,
Yeah, that's true.
and it was pretty okay. But yeah, it was That's why it's like lower on my list of games. It's definitely not my game of the year. And then the next one I have is Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
which is amazing because you go through all the old duels they did in the show, and apparently there's other shows
Really?
besides the one with Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh yeah, you do like
Yeah,
most of the famous
there's been
battles.
like 4 or 5 different versions of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I found that out the
And
hard
card
way.
Hey,
games all different.
Quick heads up, if we're still recording in 10 minutes, which I think we will be, we'll go into a part 2.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, I'll
Breaking
just
that
keep
60-minute barrier.
I'll just keep going with the video because no breaks in the video.
I'll
Yeah,
just pull the audio there.
yeah, you can. But yeah, it was fun. I played it and I rewatched the animated series while playing it. It's pretty fun. Like I caught up. I overpassed the animated series after like about 3 episodes.
Wow.
Cool.
It's pretty fun. Whatever happened to Exodia? Yu-Gi-Oh had Exodia. Whatever happened to those cards? Nobody knows.
You gotta trust in the heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards. Yeah,
The heart of the god. Oh, that show was so great.
so amazing. Yeah, and then my next one is Battlefront. This game was awesome, especially like reigniting my Star Wars fandom this year. Like from about April on, I got super excited about all things Star Wars. I bought too much Star Wars stuff. I bought a Poe Dameron Black Series action figure,
You're making Disney
Nice.
too rich.
and
Yeah, there's no such thing.
yeah, and it's just awesome. I still play it to this day. It's a lot of fun. Haven't bought the season pass yet, but I imagine I probably will. Because they're adding. Oh, that's what I should have said for the news. They're adding some cool new places.
Yep.
Yeah, the Death Star. Got your
Yeah, and
Death
it's
Star, your Bespins.
yeah. I just mainly play heroes and villains mode where you're
I
just
think that's the best one on there.
yeah. I have a clip on Xbox. I gotta like export it to YouTube or something where I was Darth Vader and I killed all 3 of the heroes.
Oh, I remember seeing that
Jeez.
news.
Yeah.
I was like,
It was
I-
so
yeah.
awesome. That's like that'll be my like accomplishment in life. I'll never be better than
You
that.
should put that on your
I killed
thingy.
Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah, I should put it as my badge or something. Yeah. So and then like I have like two. I have a top game of the year and then like a second top game of the year. So my second top game of the year is The Witcher 3. So you haven't played it, Walter, have you?
I have not played it yet.
Okay, so like going back, I played The Witcher 2. Like I bought it the day it came out on Xbox 360, and it was so that game was pretty fun. I didn't know what I was doing. I was confused about the story a little bit sometimes, but really, like most of the Witcher stories, it's self-contained. I just didn't know who some of the characters were. But yeah, that game was amazing. You started on this little orchard place, then you go on many awesome missions, and that just like the soundtrack is amazing. It's in my car. I still listen to it a lot. Did the soundtrack come with like every physical copy?
I hope so, because that's what I plan on buying.
Maybe.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, I bought the $150 statue one.
That's you probably can't even buy that anymore.
No, probably.
I would if I could, but I don't think so.
Apparently, it sold out like really fast. But
Yeah, it seems like The Witcher has always had kind of it's never been like a giant following, but it's had like a really hardcore following.
yeah. But I mean, I started reading the books this year that it's based on.
Are they any good? Because
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, I've only read one, and it was a collection of short stories. There's like one where he tried to go cure a bear man who was under a magic curse, and then a vampire shows up. It's pretty awesome.
It sounds so random.
Yeah, it's pretty. That game was awesome. There's one mission where you had to like burn a baby.
Oh,
Jeez.
Oh, and
that happened on camera.
well, he threw him in a stove.
Wow.
Yeah, the
That's
ending
intense.
was really good. That Siri is an awesome character. Just watching, like, there's so much of this like unwritten, or maybe it's like in the books where Siri is like the daughter of this emperor, but Geralt and Yennefer, who's like the person he loves in the books, they finally brought her back for this game. It's pretty awesome, and yeah, and it's just go play the fucking game. The DLC is great. I marathoned that game and the DLC in like 8 hours, and yeah. So yeah, and then before I go to like my favorite game of the year, I want to put out some honorable mentions. Majora's Mask for the 3DS, which is it's a remastered. That game had me caught up for like a month, getting all them temples and masks and such. And then the Rare Replay. I just played the Banjo-Kazooie games. Those were awesome. And then Tales from the Borderlands was
I
really
saw
good.
that for £15. Rare
Yeah.
replay. That 30
Yeah,
days.
I bought it just to have all those old games, just to be
Yeah,
able to like go back and play them whenever.
and
Yeah.
I
I
haven't really
still
played it
want to
yet,
play
but
Perfect Dark. I haven't played that since the
Mm.
N64, but yeah. Then so yeah, Rare Replay. I just played Banjo Kazooie basically, and then Tales from the Borderlands. I only put that in honorable mention because that came out in November of last year. Um, yeah, that game was fun. The writing was really good. The acting in it was good. I like Troy Baker, obviously, and then Laura Bailey, who played the female. What is she? She's in that Halo game. Yeah, she's like
she
one of the
plays Vale, I think.
Vale. Yeah, that's it. She's one of the cool people. And who? Oh, her husband is Travis Willingham. He's on Blue Team, but he also
Yeah,
did all the mocap for
he's
Nathan.
Fred, I think.
Yeah, Fred, and he did all the mocap for Nathan Fillion's character because they could only do his voice. Which
Nathan Fillion's important.
yeah, well I heard like Mike Coulter did all the mocap, but he didn't do all the voice stuff for Agent Locke.
Yeah, he didn't.
Which
I did hear
I
that.
thought that was fucked up. I was
I
like,
didn't really notice the difference, honestly.
yeah, I didn't.
Like until
but
someone told me, I didn't notice.
I was like, but I like Mike Coulter. I like Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing, right? Wasn't he doing
Yeah.
his Luke Cage performances?
Yeah, but I don't understand.
Was he
Whatever.
really that busy with it? He's not.
I doubt it.
Mm,
I don't know. It was probably like a
Travel
contract
with-
thing.
traveling, waiting, and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just set up a VO booth in his trailer while they're setting up bar stuff. And he was only in like half of the series, anyways. He wasn't in all the episodes.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, but yeah. So, oh, yeah. Tales from the Borderlands was fun. That Power Rangers fight at the end was amazing. Even though I fucking hate the Power Rangers.
Oh,
I hate
Just,
Power Rangers and I hate the Teenage Mutant
stabbing
Ninja
my
Turtles.
childhood.
Yeah, I hate the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
how could you say that?
The greatest day of my life was when they
Where's your
announced
soul?
Michael Bay was making those movies, and that it also got a sequel.
I don't even want to talk
This is
about that.
amazing.
It's not.
Yeah, I own that movie on Blu-ray. It's still wrapped in the packaging because I refuse to watch it.
You just want it for history's sake,
No,
just to say that this happened.
I just wanted to support the product.
Support Michael Bay so we can make bigger explosions.
Oh, so you can make like 5 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. But yeah, so
God.
Tales from the Borderlands was good. And then the final honorable mention is Destiny. They really revamped it this year with the whatever that DLC was, the Taken King.
Mm-hmm.
It got more fun.
Mm.
And I've been playing that off and on. Okay, but my number one choice is pretty obvious.
Yeah. If we take a quick break and then reveal
What is it?
in
What is it?
almost out of recording time.
What is
All right.
So yeah, if you're listening on iTunes, check for part 2. It will be there. And we'll be back for part 2
it? Okay.
to reveal the rest of the list and do our plugs and all that good stuff. So see you for part 2.
Okay.
Are we starting part 2?
I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and make a mimosa.
I don't know if you have that much time.
To make a mimosa,
wow.
you just got.
How do you like get your Skype to stop squirting everywhere? Like like those noise. Because can you guys hear that or no? When my Skype goes off,
Like,
like when I get a notification, the little the popping sound.
yeah, I don't know. I can't really hear it right now, but yeah, I can just hear boing, boing.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out a way to get that to not happen.
Settings
At least
or
while we're
something.
on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make a
Yeah, it's got to
mimosa.
merge. So.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Video. This is probably all gonna stay in there. It'll be fun. Look out for my penis, because I have no pants on.
Oh no, not that part. Cut that part.
Well, can't show that on YouTube.
Yeah, don't. Everybody's gone. It's just me. Oh, wait. Michael said he's going to go make a mimosa, which may or may not be true. He's going to go. He went to the bathroom, I think.
Okay.
Where can I?
And then next week we can have a look at 2016.
Yep. Is there any way to get to like not have to break it up, or is it just have to do the account you have?
Well, most of the time we were just under an hour, but it's just for this one. It went on just a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a premium mixer account. Mixer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's not too much trouble.
Yeah. So what are we gonna call it? We can call this episode. We're just call it like
I'll put like
Game of the Year 2015 or something like that. Or?
Yeah. I was thinking of renaming the thing to maybe Xbox the All-in-One, just so that like
It's more obvious what it is.
yeah, because the All-in-One could, I don't know, be almost anything.
Yeah. That would definitely make it a lot more clear.
I think I just
Call
have
like
to edit the
Xbox
name
colon.
I think I just have to edit the name on SoundCloud, and it should just update from there.
Yeah, I think so. I think you don't have to. You just know like
Like
paying.
my
Like that.
hub.
Xbox colon the all in one.
Because if someone searches for Xbox podcasts on iTunes, ours might not come up.
Yeah, there's no way to like make a custom tag or whatever to be like when someone searches this tag, find our thing. Wow, that was
SoundCloud it would.
That's crazy.
I'd tag it with a Xbox One. But I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's on iTunes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Did
that
I miss
real quick. See
something?
that. None.
None?
Calling it
None?
Xbox One.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type in Xbox podcast see if we come up like in there somewhere.
The official, unofficial Xbox podcast.
All right, I need to get ready to go, so we need to finish up because I got a test to study for tomorrow because
Alright.
school sucks.
Bitches.
Got the rest of the list. And then we got plugs and all that. That's it. So,
I gotta do some writing. Gotta write some shit.
Yeah, I don't see us on here, so let's see how far down I can go.
Did you tag it? Can you make sure to tag us?
alright, when you guys are good to go, I'll press the record button.
Hit record,
Um,
Joe.
I'm ready.
Oh, waterfall.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
We're just live. We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna
3,
just hit it and we'll just go.
1.
Just gonna
This is behind the
karate
scenes
kick
action right
roundhouse. Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to
Domestic
the All-in-One podcast. We'll be continuing with Michael's list for his favourite games of 2015. Yeah, take it away, Michael.
Okay.
Oh, wait, there's more.
So my Gotti in our Gottis is obviously Metal Gear Solid 5. There's very
Should
few.
have known.
Yeah. There's very few games like Metal Gear out there. In fact, there's only about 5 or 6 of them, and they all say Metal Gear on them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like Metal Gear is just so awesomely weird. Like, have you guys ever played any of the other ones?
5 was my first one.
5. You haven't played them all.
Yeah, 5 was my first one.
Okay.
I played like a little bit of Peace Walker, but that didn't really count because I never
Yeah.
bought it. I just kind of played like a demo.
Oh, nice. Well, if you can get the Legacy Collection on PS3, comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and Peace Walker. And you guys never played Ground Zeroes?
I
played it.
Ground
But that wasn't much either.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that's one of those games where
I was out of it.
you're like, how much fun can I have messing with people in this little area?
Yeah, I totally did it.
Is what
for the
that game
story.
turned
I was out.
to be, because it was like 18 months or so.
And we got it for free as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was on Games with Gold. I
Yeah. I almost
stupidly
paid
bought it
$10
for 30
one place.
bucks.
And then, yeah.
Like that game came out right before preloading came out on the 360, on the Xbox One. And I remember waking up at like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning to buy it and download it, and then going back to sleep
Oh wow.
just so I could
The
play
Stone
it.
Age.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's and I mean the only problem I can see with it is it's unfinished and you have to redo, or basically the way it seemed like it has more missions is you just replay old missions with a different set of difficulties on.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, like
I can't
that.
believe I actually did that Skulls mission on Extreme.
Oh god, which one?
Those Skulls.
The cargo one?
Yeah, those skulls are annoying.
I think it was the cargo one.
Yeah.
Or both. Yeah.
That cargo one was the
Anything
hardest
involved
level I
with
ever
skulls is
did.
difficult anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the worst is when you actually have to fight him, like at the airport or at the that cargo one. You kind of have to fight him.
Yeah, I ended up having to fight them.
The one
I
where
had to use a chicken head.
crash helicopter. I went on the roof.
Oh really?
So it was. They did occasionally teleport up there and shoot rocks at me. But
That one was just me running with a grenade launcher,
yeah.
just like poof, poof. Yeah, and there's an awesome
That'd be slightly easier,
Yeah.
but
like they always try to have like a, except I don't remember this in 2, but they always try to have like an awesome sniper mission like they did in 1. They really did a good in 3 with the end, which there's like a special thing to that if you set your PS4 clock, or if you don't play it for 2 weeks, the end just dies. Like the guy you're fighting, the game.
I
clock
heard
says
about
it.
that. Yeah.
It says that and he just dies. Luckily, it took me like 3 hours to beat him. But you have to lie
It's fun.
completely still. Yeah. And like reading about that, like that game, like Kojima wanted you to play it for like 2 weeks straight. Like,
Trying to figure out how to get him to die.
Yeah, like he wouldn't, like that's like that was probably like how he was supposed to die originally. But yeah, so yeah, with all the Konami shit aside, it was in that the first part was awesome. I really liked the revenge part, and then you can see like what they were setting up with part 2 was like really. Have you guys played the whole game?
I'm
all of
almost done
5,
with it.
yeah.
Okay. Well, just part 2 sort of sets up the arc for the whole thing, like the twist at the end. Like you sort of see why this stuff is happening, and you think it's happening for another reason. Like, oh, this is where a bunch of stuff really cements. But it's yeah. I could. We need. we
Then it
need
just
to do, like-
ends.
yeah. We need to do a spoiler cast on that one, so I can just go into my reckless theories and fan
Yeah, all right.
fiction about it.
Yeah, we
Because
could
I
do
feel
that,
like
yeah.
you have separate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have a ton. There's not a day goes by that I don't think about that fucking game.
Did you finish it also?
I have not finished it yet. No,
he's
still.
about to. Well, about to, maybe or maybe not.
I've been about to since September.
There's a lot of weird stuff that goes on,
Mm.
and
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
We can also do one for Halo 5 when I finish it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So in like
I'll have to
a
watch.
week,
I'll
2
have
weeks,
to
I
watch a
don't know.
video on that to remember what actually happened.
Yeah. It was pretty.
Yeah, so that's definitely my game of the year. It's kind of sad that it didn't get more Game of the Years from all over. What one did The Witcher win IGN's Game of the Year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won a
Right
game of the year
up,
a lot of places.
Xbox One Game of the Year. I think it did.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but
Mm.
I still like Metal Gear more.
15.
I think
Witcher 3.
yeah, it's one of the, especially if you're a fan, you'll love Metal Gear Solid 5 a lot more. And yeah, you should go play all the other ones. Don't play 4 until the very end because because you only really care about it for the story, which there's a lot of, but the game kind of sucks. Other than that, I'll say it. The game is garbage.
Awesome.
3 is awesome though. Play 3. Play that one first. Because it happens in the timeline. It happens first.
Happens first, right?
Happens in the 60s, and then play 5. Then play 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 4. Actually, play 1, 2, 3, and 4. Play 3 again.
3.
Because 3 is so awesome.
3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.
And then play Peace Walker. I never actually beat that one, but that's because it was a PSP game.
Right. Was that all of your? You got any more on your list, or was that
No.
all of it?
I keep thinking of stuff I want to put down.
Mm. To be honest, with lists like this, if you don't think of a particular game, then it maybe doesn't deserve to be on your list.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like I remember when I was typing it out, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I played Black Ops," and I'm like, "Don't think I should put that on my list." But
Yeah, I didn't even
maybe
think of
a small
Batman.
honorable mention to that.
I had to go back and look at Majora's Mask and realize, oh my god, I
That
played that
came
game.
out this year.
But that was way back in February. When
Yeah, I remember that.
when my life was vastly different than it is now.
So thinking next week if we preview 2016,
Yeah,
and
that
We
sounds
can do
fun.
that.
yep,
Talk about a few of the stuff that's already come, or a few of the things that have already come out.
Yeah,
Here's
here's a preview. Rocket League, Xbox One.
That's a preview.
Yeah,
Yeah,
game
buy
comes
buy
out.
that. If you haven't played that game, you're missing
Yeah,
out on one
let's-
of the greatest
I
sporting
think
games.
in one of our really old episodes, I did a kind of small anticipated game for 2016, but
Yeah.
we can do that again as well. So
Well- When Rocket League sets up, we need to set up a whole gaming night for that.
I'm down with that.
Cool.
That game looks fun as hell.
It's amazing.
should we do some plugs and get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
I have
Here.
made a template
Oh, this popsicle stand.
for 2 of my YouTube channels, my Twitter, our Twitters, and and our Patreon page. Which, if you'd like to donate $1 a month, or $1 once every other month, or $10 a month, or whatever you choose, you can do that at patreon.com/the all-in-one.
Yeah.
If you'd like to email us anything, any topic suggestions, any feedback, any of that good stuff, of course, if you send us something that's not nice, I won't read it. I'll just delete it. Yeah, if you'd like to email us anything, feedback, the all-in-one at hotmail.com. If you type in the all-in-one for anything, it's with ONE, not the number 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our Patreon. That's our feedback email. Yeah,
Send us money so we don't have to play free-to-play games about skiing.
Free to play games about skiing. I'm scared. What is that?
So if
You'll
you'd like
see
to
when you see the video.
Twitter,
Oh no.
description of this episode. All of our Twitters are in there. If you'd like to check out my 2 YouTube channels, you can do that. They'll be in the description as well. All that good stuff will be in the description. We'll see you guys next week for a 2016 preview. Thank you,
Yeah.
Phil Spencer. We will see you.
Oh, hey. Well, on the
See you guys.
video, our Twitter names are up. But go to our YouTube channels and stuff. Okay, bye.
We'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye. Oh, shoot. Hold up. Something is happening. Oh, no.
That was a long one.
Yeah, it was.